Yes, that's the sounds of the Jim and Terry Show with an old-fashioned keyboard. Maybe it was, I said Steppenwolf, did I not at one point?
Oh, you didn't say that.
But it could be any 70s rock
But it could have
band.
been a Steppenwolf.
I guess the 70s sounds stick with us, maybe 60s, 70s.
Well, you and me.
Where did you lose interest in following contemporary music?
It was funny. I was in a store just yesterday, and I turned to my friend and said, I hate every sound that's coming out of their system. But then I said, it's probably my ears. Oh. It was horrible, just horrible.
You and I, as septuagenarians, had our peak music production careers listening. Our influences were 60s and 70s. Yep. So my question to you was, when did you start not liking what you were hearing? Was it in the 80s or 90s or
I like
2000s?
A little bit of everything even still. I mean, I can get, I love that Sounds of Silence by whatever that band is. It's not Simon & Garfunkel. I like both theirs.
No, it's the heavy metal version.
The heavy one, and I love it. But what I meant in the grocery store was I couldn't make out certain things, and it was as irritating as hell. And
is it the mix, the production, the EQ?
That's what it was to me, but I have to remember I was told many years ago, you understand, as you get older, certain frequencies drop out of your... This is why you should have a young producer, quite frankly.
Yes.
Because certain frequencies drop out. So I might be hating it because I'm not hearing what it was designed for, the ears that were healthy. You see?
I can't hear some of the sounds of crickets.
Aha, yeah, there you go.
So I know some frequencies are missing, and when people are sitting out on the deck and they say, oh, did you hear that? No, I didn't hear that.
No, I did not.
And yeah, it's working good, though, for some things, because as we age, women's voices drop, apparently. Men's hearing is more attuned to a different frequency, so we quite literally don't hear our spouses. So there may be some benefits on selective hearing. Maybe it's intentional. I don't know. Do we train ourselves to ignore people?
Well, my friend Debbie, I'm always saying to her, will you speak? Will you speak? I hear you mumbling. Will you tell me what you're doing? And the poor thing is probably talking normally. I just can't hear.
It could be us in our age and stage. Have you ever thought of getting your hearing tested?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, my wife is trying to get me to.
But I am thinking of creating a brand new AI version of my wife.
Which one? Okay, that becomes
Which
an
one,
issue. Alan Hamill, a Canadian entertainer, was married to Suzanne Summers, and that's where you were going to take off and say, where is the end of this?
Yeah, because he has created an AI version of his deceased wife, Suzanne Summers. Now, because I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, all I can see is a future of horribleness. Is it coming from Japan or South Korea?
Well, where are these bots going to be coming from?
People not being able to let go of
oh my goodness,
of sorrow and different things. I mean, he's got an AI version of his wife. Okay, is that going to bring him joy? Is it? Is he going to be satisfied with that, or is he going to need a robot that looks like her so that they can share a bed together? I don't know where it goes. Yeah. But I was thinking about all of this idea of eventually, if, as I like to say, should the good Lord Terry, absolutely hellish world we're going to go into where we're not going to have lovers that are of the flesh. We're going to have them machines. We're going to want them exactly the way we want them, programmed exactly the way we want them programmed, and vice versa. And so I guess we're going to have baby farms where the actual babies will be growing. Like, where would it go? Because why on earth would you want a lover that isn't perfect? Why would you want that?
If you can have something perfect, why would you want the imperfect?
Yeah.
What happened to the days of growing old together on rocking chairs on a veranda?
Well, that's even hard to do now without AI, because a lot of people I hate when I see elderly people separate and divorce. I just hate seeing that, thinking, you went through that whole life together, and what was it for? This young 45-year-old, like, what did it?
If there's a fling that
did it, but
if it's just a separation of church and state, meaning that they grew apart and it's no longer worth the cost whatever emotional you feel.
I don't know. It's just sad it has to be that way.
Okay, so AI is what we were talking about, and I shared with you the latest song of my brother who's working and learning AI
teacher,
music. Preacher, teacher, mentor, sailor.
Yeah.
A 4 name, and it's about people, 4 different views on life, and looking at it.
By the way, it was great. I hated it. It was so good.
Well, you and I
almost got chills when the girl came in out of the break, and I went, "Oh, that's beautiful."
You can select the voice you want. Decide you want a Mariah Carey
that AI
or whatever.
can sing. She's got some really good vocals there.
What I'm waiting.
Now put that with a brand new AI version of Suzanne Summers, and maybe you got something going there.
Oh my! You're starting to scare me, my friend. Well, we're talking about AI replacing people, whether it's Suzanne Summers being replaced with an AI, not replaced, but memories, maybe mannerisms, things. I don't know.
Is it going to talk to him?
I think so. Isn't
So
that
it's a machine that's going to be relating.
It's a flat screen version. Yeah. It's on your phone, or it's whoever you want to talk. You want to talk to her.
So how long from 3-dimensional? How long from what do you call that?
A hologram?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I don't know how I got that from. Anyway, you're right. How long? That's a question, and. If we get these people, why don't we send them on the Mars explorations and send them all over the planet?
Well, it's funny because my brother Bobby will tell you that maybe those who visit us, if there are those who are visiting us, are just machines. They're not the people at all.
That explains how you accelerate and beyond.
You can go beyond any human, any life we know surviving.
AI or some kind of code or some kind of exoskeleton. What are you afraid of? You were afraid of a reptilian kind of thing? What are you?
Well, no, more of a ant type thing. Or, well, if it was a praying mantis, I'd freak right out.
The praying mantis.
Yeah, those things freak me right out.
I haven't seen anything about that. I'm wondering about AI in music. What's the difference between fully produced AI tune, no real musicians involved, and you and I using software to assist us to make the drum sounds? I'm not really playing a drum. I'm playing a trigger pad for drums. Is that too far off? Are we separating too much?
No, it's all part and parcel, I think.
We're helping to create.
The argument would be you're using it now. You're using it, for what you're doing. That's the argument. I mean, you don't have a drum set up in the studio right here. You play it on there. I play it on a keyboard.
Yeah.
And a real drummer would probably giggle at my drumming.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you tell whether it's real or trigger pad. The real drummer doesn't play like we play.
Yeah. And so I think we're in it. We can't really knock it. And the truth of the matter is you're going to surrender to it, and I'll tell you why. You and me may notice it's not human. It's still great, but we notice it's not human. Others who are not in music just notice great. That's great. So, it's that's going to take over. There's no way around it. And even bands like probably the Rolling Stones will be able to go in there. I've often said they have their chords all recorded, everything recorded. Just they're not even going to have to visit the studio. They can just have AI sing Jagger forever now.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would like to support that kind of thing. There's still something that
You're
separates us.
not the one that buys their stuff anyways.
No, but if I did, I would
so
not
the people
buy...
that they'll aim it towards the people who actually purchase, and that's where they're really going to get you.
Well, they'll get somebody. I don't think they'll get me.
But the spin-offs are incredible if you stop and think about it, because if everything just becomes AI and I think it will, then all of a sudden music stores start closing down because nobody's really buying a guitar because they don't need to. They can just pull up a guitar on the screen, put the sound they want in, and AI plays it.
I don't think so. I'm going to be the contrarian in this one and say that there will always be a place for the real person with real fingers on real strings, stringing your guitar. Why I stopped playing the 12-string? Because it took so darn long to... And then I got an oud, that instrument, the Middle Eastern instrument. It's got 12 strings. 18 strings. And I thought, I'm doomed. I'm never going to want... I love the sounds. I love to learn it, but not tune it. Stop at tuning. Victim of AI. Is that where we're going? The Jim and Terry Show, muttering about things we cannot control.
Bye.
For now, bye-bye.